to smoke, I had a coffee. Every time I had a coffee, I wanted to smoke. You see what I mean? They went hand in hand, didn't they? But these days, yeah, I suppose, on a day where I'm being careful, I might get through 6 cups. That's on a careful day.
Right, on a careful day. So 3 to 6 cups of coffee. I try to at least have no coffee at all, if possible, or at least no more than 1 cup of coffee. But I want to say, 5 years without having a single cup of coffee. And then all of a sudden, one day I woke up and I just decided that I wanted a cup of coffee. So since then, which has probably been about 6 months ago, I may have at least 1 cup of coffee a day. But I think more importantly about this story with the coffee disease is that, you know, all of these families and these farmers will be affected if they can't get this disease under control, because that's how most of these people make their living, is through coffee. So if they don't have that, then, you know, that's just a disaster for them. Stu, we've talked about this a lot, this sort of thing that happens where drivers are going the wrong way, or in your case, you guys drive on the opposite side of the street from where we do, and I always kind of tease you about that. But as it turns out, we're having some of those issues here in America. Our issues, I don't think, has to do with tourists driving on the side of the road. It's basically people that get drunk that are driving on the wrong side of the road. And especially this is taking place in the state of Arizona. So in the past week, in the Phoenix area, 7 people, including an off-duty police officers, have died after their vehicles were hit by a motorist going in the wrong direction on an interstate highway. Some of the causes, of course, is mostly drunk driving, so they're trying to figure out what they're actually going to do about this. And, of course, most of this is taking place, you know, when bars are closing and people are deciding to make that choice to get inside their car and go out there on the roads to drive. So very, very sad. And I do want to mention an article that you sent me over that just completely breaks my heart. You sent this over, I think, about maybe 15 minutes ago, about the 12-year-old baby girl who died there in New Zealand in that car crash because she wasn't in her car seat.
12-year-old? You mean 12-month-old?
12-month-old, yeah, I'm sorry, 12-month-old.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. A big crowd in the car, and there wasn't room for the baby seat, which the toddlers are meant to be in up till the age of 7 or something like that, I think it is. Booster seats and that. And the baby was on the mother's lap. They had this head-on smash into something, I don't know what the hell it was, and it fired the baby straight out through into the accident. Unbelievable. Straight out the windscreen. Boom. Dead. How irresponsible is that? Unbelievable. Yeah. Unbelievable. And that person, as far as I'm concerned, the mother, all right, she's going to be stressed that she's lost a baby, you know, but... You know, that was her choice. She didn't have to get in that damn car because there wasn't enough room for her and the baby. She didn't have to get into that damn car, and she's lost that baby off her lap. She should go to jail.
Well, it seems like from that article, and the one that you sent me was in the New Zealand Herald that I read, there were so many comments that people were just simply outraged, and from the comments, they all basically feel like you feel that the mother should face some type of charges, whether it's neglect or manslaughter, that the majority feel like that she should face charges as a result of that decision that she made. But yeah, it's so sad. So we'll continue to follow that because I'm sure there will be an update to see if in fact she will face charges as a result of not securing her child in the car seat. But in this case, it seems like not only did she not secure the child in the car seat, there was just simply no room in that car. There were so many people sort of stuffed into this car that, you know, they shouldn't have been in there anyway.
Yep, did right. And why should she go on manslaughter charges? She should not go on manslaughter charges. Not in this case. It should be on murder. It is pure and simply murder. It would be just as though she went out there and threw her baby in front of the 2 vehicles about to have a head-on collision. There's no difference. Why should it be manslaughter? It's not manslaughter, it's murder.
Okay. Well, I'm sure we'll find out what the prosecutors and the state will decide to charge her with. I think we know what Stu Frith seems to think she should be charged with, and we'll see if they agree with you and what you believe. But we've got more news to come your way after the break. Really big news in the music industry from over there. Lorde, Had a really good weekend in Las Vegas. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about my favorite topic of discussion for the past 2 weeks, Godzilla. I promise I will not make the Godzilla noise, so don't worry about it.
Thank God for that.
Plus, I've got a list of all of the sort of popular genes in America that Stu, I still hate to tell you, don't really include Levi. So we'll talk about that and more on Seabreeze FM when we come back.
All right, 22 past the hour 9 here in New Zealand, 22 past the hour 5 in Washington, D.C., Eastern Time, of course. Had a guy in the studio yesterday, John, from down at Levin. Don't know what John's surname was, doesn't matter. John's his first name, that's the most important thing. And he's a songwriter, and he's a songwriter for Cactus Juice. Have you ever heard of Cactus Juice? I hadn't, not until yesterday. A New Zealand band in Levin, local. And, yeah, bit of country rock. They're cruising along there quite good. And he's written all these songs, John did. And he tells me that the band, who were quite well-known band members, actually, when he went through them, I'd heard of them all before. Some of them, they bounced it up a little bit and put a bit of Pink Floyd to the numbers as well. So, yeah. Hey, have a listen. This is coming up with Love Thief, here on 88 FM.
Hey New Zealand, this is singer-songwriter Alex Guthrie from the United States, and I listen to Stu and Victoria on Seabreeze FM.
Standing on the street in the middle of town, I was looking for love cause I was feeling down. Well, for money and looks, I just have to fake it. If I can buy some love, and I'm gonna have to take it. Whoa, 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 whoa. So I found the bank building and I walked in through the door. Hey, this is a hold up, everybody hit the floor. I knew after this that I'd be on the run, so I walked up to the teller and I showed her my gun. Whoa, 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 whoa. Give me all your love, give me the light. Open that heart safe and give me all you got. Give me all your love, give it to me high, cause I'm a love thief, baby, I'll take everything you got. I took her love at the point of the gun. I stole it from her, now I'm on the run. Oh, 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 oh. Well, in a whole other town, in a whole different world, she came up to me, such a sweet little girl. She seemed so nice and she seemed such fun. Then she walked up to me and she pulled out a gun. Oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Give me all your love, give me the light. Open that heart safe and give me all you got. Give me all your love, give it to me high, cause I'm a love thief, baby, I'll take everything you got. She tried to take all my love that day, but she couldn't steal what I was giving away. Oh, 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 oh.
Well, welcome back to International Connections, live program coming to you out of Seabreeze FM at Himatangi Beach, New Zealand. If you don't know where Himatangi Beach is, you can Google it, of course, and it'll come up there and have a look at our beach and our community, a nice little beach. And, of course, we're also connected with Victoria Gaither over there in Washington, D.C., a lady with a finger on all the news, knows all what's going on. We just listened to a band from Levin, the local guys, to our community, and their name was Cactus Juice. First time I've listened to that song, and it was called Love Thief. What did you think of that, Victoria?
I did. I liked it. I wasn't able to hear all of it just because of the way our microphones are hooked up. But what I was able to hear, I really, really liked it. Yeah, and I happened to talk to you really, I was about to talk to you really quickly in the studio yesterday when the gentleman was there for you to talk to. Now, you're going to end up eventually maybe interviewing them, and some of the other guys from the group will come into the studio so you can get them on the air?
Yep, I got an interview with them on, when was it? Saturday afternoon, I think it is. They didn't have Skype hooked up. They've gone home to sort out their Skype and everything, and we're going to talk to them on radio. They've got a show coming up at the, where is it? Rangitiki Club, which is north of us, on Saturday the 8th of June. Is that right? Must be June, yep. It's an afternoon one. So we're going to do quite a bit with these guys. They are well worthwhile, and looking forward to interviewing them. Also, I had a guy last night who came back to me, and he is dead keen to give us some live music out of the studio here. Some live music on the airwaves, directly out of the studio. So that will be good too.
Wow, that's amazing. That's wonderful.
So things are looking up. So never know. One day next week we might have Craig Lorde in the studio here, and he might give us a song to take us out of International Connection. We might have a talk to him about music. We don't know. We'll just sort it out as we go along.
Hey, sounds good to me. And you know how we Americans are. We do everything on the fly, so whatever you want to throw at us, we're always, always good. And speaking of back here in America, so New Zealand's own Lorde won big at the Billboard Awards this past weekend in Las Vegas, Nevada. The 17-year-old took home Top New Artist and Top Rock Song for the hit Royals, which already landed her a Grammy. She also performed her song Tennis Court for the first time on television. So congratulations to her again for her amazing work and her talent, Stu. She was dressed in all black with black feathers. So apparently she defies Hollywood's sort of beauty standards and does her own thing. So that's one reason why her fans just absolutely love her and adore her. But she seems to just, constantly be doing really, really good things. I think it was only a month ago that we reported that her doctor told her that she needed to take a break because she was doing too much, and I think was getting sick. So hopefully, she's recovered and probably going to hit the road soon. But again, congratulations to Lorde for winning that really, really big award. And also in France at the Cannes Festival, American actress Pamela Anderson opened up about sexual abuse she suffered as a child. The former Baywatch star said it started at the age of 6 when she was molested by a babysitter and then raped at 12 by the brother of a friend's boyfriend. She spoke at a launch of her animal rights charity. Anderson says she found comfort in animals during that very difficult time. And also, taking place right now in California, shifting winds is helping firefighters there contain several wildfires. Officials say a shift in the weather pattern has put the wind at their back, bringing in cooler winds and moist air from the Pacific Ocean. And I just want to mention that I actually know a couple who lives close to Camp Pendleton military base where these fires out there are taking place. They just had a newborn baby. Odo is his name. Hi, baby Odo. So they ended up leaving their home near the military base, mainly because of the air quality was so bad. Plus, they could actually see flames from outside of their window in the near distance. So they weren't told, Stu, that they had to evacuate, but they said that, within at least a couple of days, they were sure that the county and the city was going to put out a evacuation order. But yeah, so it is, interesting that I actually know someone right now who's living through that. And she said that when she left, they, of course, just took all of their important documents and, baby pictures and personal items, because she says, depending on the way the wind blows, you just never know. If, in fact, the wind blows the wrong way, then that means the fire could end up, destroying their house and property as well.
Very dangerous. Very dangerous indeed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.